There we go. Alright, let's change the category now. So this is going to be, this needs command. I think we can get rid of those. Yeah, I think we can get rid of that. And we will just have 2 of these commands in here. Buy and stock. So in the same way that I did the buy text, I should probably add one in for stock. Oh, Alright, let's just have a look again, see how far we are now. Play and undefined. That's because I didn't load it the first time. There we go. Right. So when we're on stock, I would like to show all the items in the machine. And when we click play, just buy whatever, and maybe display a message on the screen. Item list is going to get ripped. Window item list, gacha item list. Yep, probably fine to change them all. But here we probably want to build on top of item list. That way I can kind of scrap some of these other things. Max columns, column spacing, don't care, don't care, don't care. Needs number, huh? Probably will need that. It's enabled, yep, yep. You know, I don't think we'll need that, but I'll keep it for now. Alright, so we have buy and we have stock. I'm not sure what the purpose of the window is when we're on buy. Probably should be showing a different window altogether when it's on buy and show some different stats on the screen. Um, so make item list. Let's see. If this category is equal to stock, then we're going to have to draw some kind of list because it's not coming from the game party items. Gacha data. Maybe something like get item array. Just pass in an ID like usual. But we're gonna make an item array here. Machine data is equal to gacha data dot get machine data. And we're working with current. And we'll call it machine item. And this is going to be machine data current. And then the first item in the array, or I guess all the items in the array. Here's the same function that keeps coming up when I'm making making plugins. There must be a function like this in the code somewhere. There must be. Right, so then we'll just say const item is equal to get item from those two things, machine item. So here data class is 0, item ID is 1. So what I'm thinking now is maybe if we set up an item that is the secret, then in the code we can just pass in the secret item instead of trying to mask an item somehow. Yeah, because we can just check here if it's a hidden item or not. If machine secret equals machine item 2, 0, 1, 2. Okay, so then we just need to know the ID of the dummy item. Secret item ID. When an item is secret, a dummy item will be shown in its place. Say it must be an item just for this the ease. Like there's no need to say, oh, you can have a weapon as a dummy item. It just doesn't matter. So that'd be, yeah, default is 1, but I'll need to set it to 2 since I'm using 2. Do-do-do. So yeah, add the dummy item instead. So that'd be gacha data, get item for data class, and the data class will be item, and the dummy ID will be secret item ID, which I don't think I've made yet. Secret item ID. So back down here, make item list, get item array. So this data equals item array, although I guess I can just do that. This data equals that. If this dot data let's just see if that's going to work or if there's bugs we need to iron out. Hmm. So why is it not drawing anything? So obviously nothing on this menu. Go along. Undefined, undefined. Ah. Oh, this is just not right. You pass them in one at a time. Still undefined. Okay. Oh, yeah, we should be using the 3. It's JavaScript we're working with. Data class equal to 0. Data class equal to 1. Cool. Ice, ice. Fire, fire, fire. Ice, ice, ice. And the secret one. Cool. You know what? Let's um let's do get current item array. Initial. And let's see if I can make this look cool. So what I want to do is draw all of the items that were initially in there. And then as we start getting them, it shows the initial items in gray if they are no longer in the machine. Where is the item list? This thing here. Maybe we need to add some kind of ID to each item just so we know what's there and what's not. Um, Right, so when we first, where was all that code? Um, Here, machine data, make goods array. Um, Maybe this is too much. Maybe that's too much. Um, Maybe I just rip out the draw item number. Um, Get quantity. Um, yeah, there's a lot going through my head right now. Let's see. Get item quantity. Pass in the item. So we need to loop through. First we'll get the machine data for the gacha ID. Then we need to get the data class and ID. Gacha data.get data class from item. Pass in the item, and we will just say is item. Is that it? Turn 0. So we get the data class, and then item ID is going to be item.id. So maybe just that. And then for current, get current item quantity, and then really I should have to do the same thing for the initial. Should be machine data array and then item. That's a bit of a neater way of doing it. It means we can do current and initial pretty easily and use the same code almost. Okay, so let's see. If machine item 0 is equal to data class and machine item 1 is equal to item ID, then we have found the same item the quantity equals 0. I hope the logic is there. Maybe I've made a mistake and I'll need to fix it all, but get the data class from the item, which is just going to be a 0, a 1, or a 2. Get the item ID. Then we loop through the contents of the machine and then check if the data class and the ID match, and then we increase the quantity by 1. So get initial, get current item. So here we're going to have to draw text. So let's see. This is what we have to begin with. So that's going to be a value in here. It's going to be that many. Maybe it's just that. Get initial item quantity. And then hopefully we can just do gacha get current item quantity. Woo. Okay, so yeah, I've probably just screwed up the code somewhere, but this logic is probably sound. something out of 4. Oh, so it's the first part that's broken. So the get initial item, get current item. Oh, it's array. Yeah, we don't want array, we want quantity. And then we just need to, okay, cool. Now we just need to filter again, just like it was recommending we do. Where's this thing here, I believe.